agree, right? The court has been asked to have a look at this particular case for purposes of modifying the guardianship. And have the names of our participants, please.
Jason Harris, Department of Health and Human Services.
Rebecca Harvey, attorney for Jason Harris.
Michael McFarland, I am the attorney for Ethan Marlowe, who is not present, but everybody stipulates because he is non-communicative. I don't believe it's necessary for him to be, since he does have a GA.
And Ariel Berger here as the GAL for Ethan.
We've got our proposed guardian, Ms. Natasha Cates, with us as well. Ms. Berger, would you confirm for us that you agree or disagree with the fact that Ethan won't be joining us, and whether or not you think that that's an issue?
Yes, Your Honor, I was able to briefly speak with the facility today. And I also was able to have a home visit with Ethan. He's not able to communicate, not facial expressions, noises, any sort of communication. So I do not think that his presence is necessary today.
If I can just let the court know, I also reached out to them and asked for him to be present, but he's not. So just let the court know.
Okay. All right. Ms. Harvey, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. We were here a little bit ago and we put testimony on. We are asking that the temporary guardianship be converted to a full guardianship with Natasha Cates.
Mr. McFarland?
I would concur with that. Well, Your Honor, I'm going to take no position as my client is not able to express a preference. It appears as though he's in a safe location from everything I can gather.
Ms. Berger?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I was briefly able to speak with the facility. I talked with the nurse a little bit there. They would not give me any specific information because of releases, or I don't think the facility there was familiar with myself. So they wanted some more releases, and obviously we don't have time to get those to them today, but they did state that he's doing well, that he's been there since Thursday, so not quite a full week. But that he's not really active or engaged in activities yet. He was watching a movie when I did start my visit, so he's able to enjoy some of those activities there at the facility. My only concern would be that it is a senior care facility, and he's barely an adult, but I think that because of his, I would say, pace and his level of engagement, it's an appropriate placement for him, that they're able to meet all of his medical needs. And we do know that he has high medical needs based on, I guess, when the case first came before the court last year, and when we were here about a month ago. So I do think that it's appropriate and that we should continue with this guardianship. I've not heard from Mom. I haven't heard from any of the other family members that were in contact with me last year. So that also is a concern. And I don't think that anyone else is able or willing to step forward and be his guardian at this point.
Also, if I could just put on the record that I did publish for Mom and Dad. I believe that was turned into the court. So we've done everything we can to try to reach them with no response.
Thank you. We appreciate those efforts. The court has reviewed the file. There have been no objections filed. No one has appeared to object to the relief requested. And it is clear that Ethan Marlowe is still a person who qualifies as a developmentally disabled individual under the law, as the law defines it, and continues to require a guardian based on the same criteria found by the court on the original petition. In fact, at this point, it looks like he has perhaps even more enhanced needs at this time. The petition to modify the guardianship is appropriate, necessary, and it will be granted by the court. The order will reflect that the current guardian will be removed, and the successor, Natasha Cates, will be appointed as full guardian to meet that need. And I am signing that order now, as well as the letters of authority. We will, of course, discharge Natasha in her capacity as temporary and appoint her as full as of today moving forward. Unless there's any questions, that's all for today.